Steve Cooper, Rank Success, and this is another short video in relation to some book reviews to help trigger, support and respectfully provoke your thinking around the topic, the nature of promotion, and to help you get match fit for a promotion board or selection process. Today's book review or thoughts is The Chimp Paradox by Dr. Steve Peters, and I love this book. It's a fantastic book, and I think one of the things that's really interesting about it is it focuses on understanding and managing your own emotions and your thoughts, and that's a really important topic and concept. Firstly, in terms of being emotionally aware, which is one of the CVF competencies, being able to manage your own thoughts and emotions so that you can manage some of the situations you will find in policing where other people's emotions are drivers and surfacing right in front of you. So being able to step back mentally and metaphorically and to kind of reflect on that, what's actually happening at the moment. And as a competency, it is something that's really important and gathering in terms of importance. So if you look at what I've alluded to previously in videos, the World Economic Forum talks about the skills that leaders will need in the next 10-20 years going forward, and one of those is being emotionally aware, and a key part of that is being able to manage your own emotions. So it's a very useful read from that perspective. But I think when you look at the fact that Steve Peters is cited by Sir Chris Hoy, Victoria Pendleton, Bradley Wiggins, as being responsible for really driving their own thoughts. They're already dominating champions, but to really move them up through the next levels was about mental strength and recognizing the pressures, if you like, on their own capability and managing their own thoughts and how they approached what they choose to do, because anything in life, as they say in the book, is only as important in life as you want it to be. And with that in mind, you start looking at some of the concepts in there, and I kind of bring those back to preparing for a promotion board where people are naturally uncertain, even though they've done a lot of work, and doubting themselves. So self-doubt is probably one of the biggest afflictions of human beings. So having that self-belief in yourself and getting your structure, your mind in place is a big part of this book. So a couple of the key themes I quite like is that he talks about your brains having two brains. So humans have two brains. So if you think about this in terms of being a promotion candidate as well, there's the chimp brain, which is, and that you can't get away from either side of this brain. They're one and the same, but they're two halves of the same coin. So you've got your chimp brain, which is emotional. It's bigger than you, it's stronger than you. There's nothing you can do about your chimp brain except to manage it and to work with it. Then you've got your human brain, the other side of it, which is your logical, rational side of yourself. And I think in summary, if I was to say with that in the context of a promotion board, is understanding that you have a chimp brain. It is part of the emotional side of you. It is the part that sits on your shoulder saying you're not good enough, there's other people better than you, there's only so many vacancies this year. And then you've got the kind of human brain, the rational brain. And Steve Peters talks about for 45 minutes, which is fortunately the kind of rough period of a promotion board, lock the chimp side of your brain away just for 45 minutes and allow your human brain to surface. And that's the side of you that's logical and rational in terms of making decisions, and for you to start just thinking only positively. So I've done more work for this board than I've done for anything before. It's really important to me at this time in my life. I know more about myself, I know more about my organisation, and I know more about policing than I've ever known before. With all the work that I've done, there's no real reason logically as to why I don't have a great chance of succeeding in this promotion process. So it's a great way of thinking about managing your mind, but just told through that concept of the chimp brain and the human brain. So I really do like that book for that reason, and it's one of the reasons I commend it to you. There's lots and lots of gems, golden nuggets, aha moments, light bulb moments in there that you'll reflect on and recognise in yourself and in other people. So I find that one quite inspiring. It's quite good to think about in terms of being a candidate for a promotion board, and managing those understandable things that will arise inside you that you need to suppress for an hour in order to be able to achieve your potential in the time that you're given, so that you can just shine in that 45 minutes. Rightly or wrongly, that's the amount of time you do get for people to connect with you and to see you on a panel. And non-verbal communications are one of the things you cannot hide in a promotion process or in an interview process. And I think it's one of the things that are one of the biggest stressors for people. So coming back to this book, the Chimp Paradox, it's really good read for you to make some notes, and in a supportive way for yourself, just to try and work with some of the concepts in there to see whether they can work for you. I believe they will, and I believe they can, and they do with lots of people I work with, and get some really good feedback from people about how helpful they found it to think about being successful on a board and managing their own feelings and thoughts and emotions beforehand. So I commend that book to you, and I look forward to doing another review shortly. Thank you.